Hey there, Bold Adventurers. Nick Devlin here with Nick Devlin Coaching and creator of the Adventure Coaching Experience. In today's video, I want to address the question, why do I need a coach? So stick around. So why do I need a coach? Why should I have a coach? I've got all this information out here. It's at my fingertips. You know, Nick, you're providing all these tips and information. Why don't I just go for it myself? Well, I'll give you a couple of really good reasons why it's critical to have a coach anytime you're pursuing your big dream or any big endeavor, right? So we know intuitively that coaches help us play better. That's in sports, that's performance art, and yes, that's life. That's when you play life, coaches help us play better. And here's why, specifically when you're playing life and you're following your dreams, okay? So things get scary along the way, right? We talked about in an earlier video this tension between belonging and becoming. There's all this hesitation and procrastination and things that come up, right? We're challenging ourselves, we're challenging our beliefs, we're challenging our sense of belonging, and we're pursuing this thing that we maybe we don't even have a completely clear idea of what it is. So a coach helps us with all of those things. A coach helps us to refine the dream. It helps us to pull in the tools that we need to pull in so that we can become the person we need to become. And specifically when we're talking about becoming, a coach is there to observe us. A coach is there to support us, right? And when you're really in the session and you're analyzing how you're playing and what's come up for you and things like that, oftentimes we can't see what is holding us back or what the key will be to unlock that next level of growth. We just can't see it because we're in it, right? But a coach can see what's happening. And also, when two people get together, both people are kind of tuned in, right? They're connected. And so a coach oftentimes has an inkling or something pop and shares it. And that is what, excuse me, that is what completely unlocks the session and allows for breakthroughs and huge growth. So the other thing is that all of our fears, all of our hesitations, everything keeping us small is based on social fears. These social fears were developed in a social setting with other people. Therefore, it's impossible to unpack those and to break through those on your own, in isolation. The industrial age would have us believe that that's how we're supposed to approach things, is in isolation. Don't bother anybody. Don't look over their shoulder and cheat. But reality is, when we develop these conditions, these social fears, these programming in social settings with other people, the only way for us to get through that and get out on the other side with a sense of inner freedom is to do that with someone else. And that's where a coach comes in. They are dedicated, they are committed to being there with you during that process. And the magic happens when you play with those and you investigate them and you get through them with another person, with a coach who's there to support you that whole time. So those are some really key things as to why it's important to have a coach. I have a coach, sometimes more than one, and it's absolutely critical in my growth. And I would offer to you that it's absolutely critical for your growth, for you to pursue your big dreams, to live the life that you truly want. So hope that was helpful. Any questions, comments, leave them below, and I'm happy to engage with you. And if you have a big dream and you just want to explore what would it be like to have a coach, and come up with a really good plan to move forward and have some solid objectives and projects, then reach out to me and let's have a chat. All right, until next time, I'm Nick Devlin, calling you to be bold, be kind, and live your adventure.